Farmington.
How do you know what to make of the news? Is it politically inflected? Is it stenography? Is it just plain untrue? On the Media helps you decode the news. We reveal the process behind the story because there's sometimes as much to be learned from the gathering as from the news itself. Please join us.
Saturday mornings at 7 on KSJE Farmington.
Thane Maynard here. The 90-Second Naturalist is a compact little radio show with expansive goals to raise awareness and improve understanding of the natural world. To do this, we take just 90 seconds and present stories about the plants and animals around us. The facts are fun, the sound effects are neat, and the host ain't so bad either. Please join me for the 90-Second Naturalist.
Listen every weekday afternoon during the KSJE Evening News at 5:30. This program is supported by San Juan Health Partners Urology, providing a wide range of personalized services for the whole family, including children. Our caring professionals are dedicated to helping meet your urology health needs with skill, experience, and service you need. For a complete listing of our services and to learn more, visit sanjuanhealthpartners.com or call 505-609-6300. San Juan Health Partners Urology, a division of San Juan Regional Medical Center. (8:32) Wednesday morning here on KSJE. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to 90.9 FM, or you're streaming online at KSJE.com. Good morning as well to our viewers who are watching us this morning live on the KSJE Facebook page and YouTube channel. You are seeing photos, or actually video, from the British Virgin Islands this morning. At White Bay, it is right now there 78 degrees. They're going to have a high temperature of 80 degrees today and a low of 72. Tough to take, but there's a 30% chance of rain in the British Virgin Islands today, and that is not the case here. In Farmington, we have mostly sunny skies in our forecast for today, tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, actually the next 10 days. If you take a look at our long-range forecast, 39 for a high today, 44 for a high tomorrow, 41 on Friday, mid-40s again Saturday and Sunday. Clear skies overnight with overnight lows again in the mid to lower 20s for the next several days. I'm Scott Michlin. My guest on the radio this morning, the principal of San Juan College High School, Go Griffins, is Don Lorette. He is here with me this morning. Mr. Lorette, good morning. Good to have you here.
Scott, thanks again. I don't know, you walk in and it's 18 degrees. It shows 18 degrees. You're showing White Bay. And,
I know, right?
That's just not right, I guess. To some degree, I guess it's the power of positive thoughts.
That's right.
Going there look like a great place to be, and maybe we'll experience that.
That's right. We want folks to warm up on the cold mornings, and maybe showing signs of a sandy beach is the way to do that. I don't know, but it's all about academics for you and your students. We were talking during the break, of course, about the new recruitment for your fall class, which will start here very soon, right? This is when you recruit students for that August start.
Right, so January is our team will be out throughout the entire county visiting with 8th graders in whatever environment they're in. We were at Kugler Middle School yesterday. What a great place, and they have there, and they're so inviting, and we got to visit with a lot of their people. But we'll be out in every middle school this month, and trying to share the information and just stir that interest in students and answer some questions, really. But our big event is January 31st at night here at San Juan College in the Little Theater, not Henderson. Remember, the Little Theater is centrally located on campus, but we'll be in there at 6 p.m. Really an opportunity for any interest, a parent and student, to come and really get a good explanation of how the program works. Okay,
and as we're talking about, this is open to all 8th graders, basically, in the county, right? From all the county school districts take part in San Juan College High School, as well as homeschooled kids as well.
If you're a resident of San Juan County, if you have a residency of any, whatever institution, if you're homeschool, private school, public school, then you're able to apply.
Okay, and that process then, take us through a little bit. There's an application.
Okay, so January 31st, we'll share that out and make sure everybody knows, but on February 1st, that morning, our applications go live online. So you go to San Juan College webpage, and there's a link for San Juan College High School. You go there, you'll see the app link
right
as you open it up. And so those go live. You take those, fill those out in an electronic submission, and we'll receive those. And you have the full month of February. We do February 1st to February 28th. It's a big decision for students to look at stepping out. It takes a lot of courage to step out of that traditional mold and try and set up something maybe a little unique for yourself. But we give them that month to navigate that process, and then once they apply, they'll be receiving a phone call, and we'll be setting up a 15-minute family, what we call family discussion. Really, it's just a chance for us to answer questions they may have to really solidify their choice, whether they want to move forward or maybe they determine at that meeting that the traditional process is a lot better for them. So we really want to make sure that we give them every opportunity to feel ownership in that decision and they have confidence with it.
Sure. And as they move forward then from that, if they all agree that this is the way they want to go, then there's still just a limited number of open slots every year, right? And so it's more of a lottery system for the final decision, is it not?
Correct. So we're only able to take 100 students, and we've had well over that every year in applications. And so each residency, Aztec community, will have their own lottery. So let's say that they have 30 students that want to apply. We have 10 seats available from Aztec community. So that lottery will take place. It'll be a 10 out of a 30 opportunity for them. If we have less, their odds go up. But the lottery selection, it's a random selection. Each student gets a number. That system goes into the selection process. And we get the 10, it also puts a sequential wait list. Because some of the 10, when they finally get the acceptance letter, decide maybe they would rather stay traditional route. So we have that wait list ready to go, students to go, and we'll go through that. And so Bloomfield will have their own lottery. Central Consolidated will have theirs, and then the rest will be for Farmington residents.
And this ensures then that you have a pretty good mix of students from around the county, I guess, when you're able to have these spots for these different districts and areas, right?
And we feel it's a good reflection, really, of what San Juan College has done for years. It's really a pull from our community and an opportunity for our residents. And we really are a pretty small, tight-knit community. We have people that live in different areas but work in different communities as well, and families and business owners. And so it's it's a great opportunity. I think that we've extended that.
Right. And for, again, for these families that are thinking, and these students who are thinking about getting their 2-year degree here at San Juan College, or their 2-year certificate, or whatever the case may be, or they want to get out and hit the workforce, or they want to get out and transfer onto a 4-year institution, this is really, for the families, free education.
That's an outstanding opportunity. That's it. We really have related it to a $30,000 scholarship that these students come and maximize the opportunity and credits while they're here. If a student went the traditional route and graduated from our county high schools, came to San Juan College to start their 2-year program, it would cost them about $30,000 to get through it.
Tuition and books and everything else that you're talking about.
So for us, it's free. It's all covered. All covered. We have, we have transportation for them with school buses. We have meal services through the school. So free and reduced is an opportunity to maintain. And so for a lot of our families in our economy right now, they need that. And so it's covered. It's an amazing opportunity.
It really is. And again, with the results that you're getting with your students, that your students are getting, that they are learning what they need to learn. And your first graduation is going to be a year from May, right?
Yeah, May 2020, our first group will hopefully experience, they will have a high school graduation, and they will experience that. We wanted them to have that traditional experience and build relationships within that cohort so they could have 10-year reunion and so forth and stay close. But then the next day, the very next day, those kids that are able to navigate fully through their AA will then join in with the rest of San Juan College students for graduating in May of 2020. So May 15th is our date, and we're excited. The kids are excited, and
I bet
it's been on the chart as one of our goals since we've opened.
Sure. And like anything new, you have had, and your students and your staff, your teachers, have had to come up with traditions for a brand new high school. Your mascot, the Griffins, and some of the other things that you want the school to stand for, right? And that some of that's community service, I think.
That is, we really want, because they're receiving the scholarship, we want to instill that inner appreciation for this opportunity. So we find ways to try and help out in the community in ways that our community needs. So some of those services. So we do a Griffin Giving Back Day. We take buses. We go out in the community, along with an expectation our students are required to do 20 hours of service learning for their first 2 years. And so we really want them tapped into making a tie that makes a difference. We talk about our SEL program, and that's student ambassadors investing in lives. And so it's not just about handing a flyer out or doing that. We want to make an impact on whatever the community has felt is needed with that as well. And so we picked the Griffin for what it stands for. That's a half lion, half eagle, for those that may not know what in the world is a Griffin.
Right.
And, certainly for the intelligence and vision of an eagle and the courage and strength of the lion really are the pillars that we want our students to navigate towards to get through the program. Yeah.
Right. Very good. And is there any tradition that you've been particularly proud of?
Well, so, Scott, some schools are noted for their great choir or for their football team, and it became very evident. We told them that, you win a state title and you maybe are able to repeat or maybe three-peat. And so with the academic success we've had, our real tradition now, our students are really navigate. We don't have athletes, but we have mathletes, what we call.
Okay.
And so not just a math, but, they really have navigated towards that academic success as what they stand for, and that's really what it should be. Whatever you put your hard work and dedication, commitment into, should be what those our traditions are surrounded. But our student senate has navigated real some good things. We're trying to do some of the traditional. We're having our first somewhat dance this spring, and we're navigating towards next year to have our spring formal for our juniors and seniors to experience as well. And so with that, as we go through that process, our students are creating those traditions. I mean, it takes a while to start those, but
sure.
Yeah.
But it's long lasting, hopefully, right? When they start them, and
we hope when people think of San Juan College High School, they immediately think to good work ethics and good instruction and good academic success.
Right. Well, and as we mentioned in the previous segment, former Governor Martinez was here several times talking about the Straight A Express, and your school was right among the others that she was honoring during her trips up to the northwest corner of the state. So
right, so that's a good recognition. Those banners are hanging in our hallway, just like a state championship. We related the first one. We were actually the highest rated public high school the first year, but we were number 3 overall in 900 schools. And so we took that challenge and wanted to be number 1 overall, and we achieved that, and that's a great recognition. And so we'll hold on to that. That's somewhat of a repeat for us. With the change in legislative actions that are taking place, the new governor, I'm not sure how they will use school assessment in that.
Right.
So a three-peat may be a challenge in that whatever process they're doing, but that's certainly our vision, our goal to be there in that spot every year.
Sure. But whatever changes come down the pike from Santa Fe, I suppose, it's still your goal and the goal of your teachers to make sure your students are achieving academically.
That's it. Whatever we say, whatever game they design, we have to learn the ins and outs of that, and still and monitor how we're navigating through that. But yeah, change always is interesting.
Right.
I know that the one thing when the bell rings to start, the door shuts. Learning environment is still pretty similar. So however they're evaluating that, we know that a strong instructor and a motivated learner is going to get good results.
Sure. Is there pressure to maybe increase the size of your incoming classes because of the demand in the county? I imagine you have to do that cautiously.
Right. So, you have staffing needs and space needs and those things. San Juan College has been a great partner, provide really anything that we've asked for. They've just everything. And Dr. Schmidt at Farmington Schools, with dual credit, it's paid for, so it's an investment financially by the district, and they have stepped up to the plate with that, and so that's happening. The state for early college high school is looking at no more than 100 each year.
I see.
And so part of the success rate is that small school environment. In a traditional English class, you may have 28, 30 students in high school. We have 14 or 15. And so that one-on-one learning that takes place with a teacher definitely has benefit. And so if you add too many, you lose some of that student-teacher ratio and may lose some of the impact of learning.
Gotcha.
So that's our goal right now, 100.
Right, and that's limited by the state at the moment?
Correct.
I guess. Okay. And so in the minutes we have remaining, Don Lorette, again, the reminder of how folks can get involved. You have your public meeting.
Yeah, January 31st, the first thing to put on your calendar, 6 p.m. here at the Little Theater. Your parents can come, students can come, they can come together. We will roll out the entire program, answer questions. We have students here for students to meet with students and have that connection. And then February 1, San Juan College web page, go to San Juan College High School. Don't apply to San Juan College yet.
No, right.
There's an online process for San Juan College. We had a couple of those last year. Make sure you go to the San Juan College High School tab and go to the application there. If you have any questions, our contact information there, call the front office. Miss Jordan is our my administrative assistant. She does all kinds of things, but she knows the program in and out, and she can give good information if needed.
Okay. But again, January 31st.
January 31st, 6 o'clock, Little Theater. Next day, application goes live. You got 28 days.
Month to get those in.
That's it.
All right. And it's open to any student at any school in San Juan County?
Any current 8th grade student living in San Juan County.
There you go. Public, private, homeschool.
Whatever.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
All right. Don Lorette, congratulations on all your student success, and thank you for coming in this morning.
I'll share that out with them, Scott. It's always a pleasure to be with you. And again, congratulate on your improvements here and what you're providing the community. It's awesome.
Well, we're glad to be here, and we couldn't do it without people like you in the community to talk to every morning. So thanks for being here.
Job security.
That's true. That's true for both of us.
That's it.
Don Lorette, my guest here on KSJE, is the principal of San Juan College High School. Go Griffins, here on KSJE. Back with more in just a moment, everybody. The time is 8:47. This program on KSJE is supported by Citizens Trust and Investment Corporation, providing a competent, innovative, and caring team of professionals to serve wealth management, trust administration, employee benefit plans, retirement planning, and estate settlement needs. Find out more about Citizens Trust and Investment Corporation at 505-599-01